everyone, welcome back to Random Friend Squad Podcast, where we attempt to entertain the masses with our bullshit banter. Here with me always is Jason, Dan, Bud. How you guys doing?
Boop, boop.
We are doing great.
I'm taking the reins this week and trying to host, so we can kind of give you a little mix-up. I know Dan's voice gets a little tired, his back gets a little sore from carrying the weight, so I decided to share the load.
Yeah, my Jesus physique can't hold up much. Go figure.
If you understand my Lord of the Rings reference. So I think Dan's got some feedback for us this week.
Yeah, more feedback, guys. Actually, just one this week. It was from the Kellers. That's that's odd. It's please do more Helen Keller jokes.
Oh shit! Turns out they like the publicity.
I'll work on bringing that back. So yeah.
All right.
That's all.
Sweet.
Always appreciate your feedback.
You gotta love it. it.
Shout out to the Kellers.
Shout out to the Kellers.
I mean, like, really loudly shouting out to the Kellers, but yeah.
They have to be able to see what's going on. Oh, wait.
I see what you did there.
So. Hey.
Feedback's always welcome at Random Friends.
That was done.
So, did you guys have a good weekend, good week? I know we're recording at the beginning of the week. Everyone's seeing this on Friday, but how was your guys' weekend?
Good. Not as good as everybody else that was at Comic-Con this week, then, though.
Oh, my God. I wish I was there so bad.
I haven't been there since 2006.
I've never been. That's the thing.
When it was about comics, when you could go in on a Sunday and pay your $30 and go and get all the free swag on the table and just walk around and hang out, and stuff was on sale at the end, and now it's like not even about comics at all. But it looks amazing. It looks like fun. It's like nerd heaven.
Yeah,
that zombie walk.
Games.
Yeah, games, movies, or games and like TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Like pop culture, movies and stuff. But I love that stuff. So like, I would love Comic-Con even more to have both of those things in one place. And I wasn't there, even though it's so close.
You just gotta pick and choose. You gotta either stand in the Hall H line for 9 hours and go and see the big events, or you can go enjoy the con. You can't do both, so you have to pick and choose.
That's what I heard.
Be a part of the zombie walk where that dude just ran through everybody with his car. That was pretty.
Oh my gosh!
It was pretty accurate though. Like I gotta admit, if I was there, I wouldn't be able to tell if it was real or not. But yeah, the dude is just like, I gotta go, and just plowed through some people. I thought that was cool.
You gotta go.
I was at Comic-Con through Twitter.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's a lot less expensive.
I paid attention. Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
A lot less expensive.
Yeah. And, you get updates right away, and you don't have to wait in any lines, and...
That's true.
We can keep making it sound like we prefer not to be there, but I'm sure we'd all love to be there.
It's just crowded. It's sold out. There's just no fresh air. Everybody right now, everybody has the Comic-Con flu for sure. Everybody's just sick. Just sick from it, So,
I don't know anything about Comic-Con, and I'm just gonna do my Sudoku while you guys talk about Comic-Con.
Oh, okay. Well,
I hope you don't mind.
allow me to bring up some Comic-Con.
Make sure you order the life alert on the back page there.
Is that who that is?
I fallen and I can't get up.
She's
I love those. Oh my
she's
God.
so going through menopause right now on that page.
She had bang gone through menopause, bro.
So. One of the biggest announcements at Comic-Con this year was Wonder Woman. They brought out Wonder Woman and her outfit, which I already saw.
The bronze one?
Yeah, have you seen
that? Was it the
that?
invisible one?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
the invisible one. It should have been. It wasn't even that cool. I saw this meme of Xena Warrior Princess, and she was crying and then next to Wonder Woman. It looks like it looks kind of like Party City Wonder Woman. Like, this is going to be in Party City as slutty Wonder Woman. So
does that mean they're getting ready for like the Justice League? They're getting everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The leaked trailer of Batman versus Superman.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
Did it get taken down or something? Right? Wasn't it like not supposed to?
No, it keeps popping up.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but it's some dude off to the side.
People keep reversing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they don't get copyright, huh?
Yeah.
It looked cool. Have you seen it, Mike?
I haven't seen
the
it.
white
No.
eyes.
I feel like I'm so into all these things.
Frank Miller.
I haven't even looked into it. Sorry, but
do you have to find it?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can just send me.
Oh, it's cool. No, let me tell you all about it. Yeah. So it's like dark, and it's like DC, and it's like Batman music, and then you see Batfleck, and he's standing there in the rain. I don't know if he just changed.
Butt chin.
Yeah, big old butt chin, and I don't know if he just got done changing the light bulb in the bat signal. I don't know why that's not Alfred's job or whatever. We won't get into that. But then here comes Soups, and he was big dick move. Like, he's just in front of the bat symbol. And the bat symbol is like the Frank Miller Batman, so it's the big fatty bat symbol, which if that thing shines up in the sky, there wasn't enough like Batman into the
There was
signal. It's
enough
gonna be a
horn.
big
It was
blob.
just like a
Yeah.
rectangle with a little point on the bottom.
So Soups is just like, look, I can fly, and he lands on the building, and his eyes start glowing red. I'm like, yes. I mean, this is where he should just eliminate Batman, just like eliminate it. And then Batman's got the Frank Miller white eyes, which is probably it's probably a little lens going down. And Batman was just like, how dare you block, my pretty bat signal in the sky? I waited for it to be like full moon and cloudy, and it's put new light bulbs in it. This is when it shines the brightest. And then it was just like that was it. So I don't know if Soups had a question or maybe he needed help. Like, could you lift this up, please, so I can make it 3 inches taller, so it can shoot to the west side of Gotham? That's
there you
where
go.
all the trouble's at. So it looked really cool though. But it was from some dude, huh? But like
Yeah,
on the side and like shining this camera.
but you
on
could
it.
still see what was going on.
Yeah.
Another thing for me that I kept seeing was, I don't know. I've got kids. I don't know if Blake is into this, but Skylanders. That was a big thing on Twitter for that I saw. It was just Skylanders, the new game coming out. Oh my god! I'm like, oh.
What are they gonna do? Is it just a new
what's that about?
expansion, or do I need to get a new big base now to put these?
Yeah, it's gonna be a new base with these little RFID crystals that you put in the thing, and when you fight the bad guy, you can trap that bad guy in the crystal to play as him later.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I love that concept of all that stuff. Looks neat. I love the one for Nintendo. How you could do you see the one for Nintendo now that they have?
The amiibo is what they're calling it. or
Yeah,
something
and you
like
can
that.
write.
Oh yeah.
But you can write to them, so you can level up your Mario and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
You
exactly,
can level
yeah.
up, so you can write to them
Well,
now.
yeah, that's what these do. I'm pointing like you know what I'm talking about.
So
I have a shelf
if you
full
brought,
of them, but
if you brought your like Skylander to my house, he might be different.
he will
level
be the same level he is right now.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So-
Okay. I just
Yeah.
never heard them. They should actually have said that because they didn't say that. And then when Nintendo said it, I'm like, that's genius. That's like Skylanders too. How you doing over there, Jason? How's that Sudoku coming?
We're all
You
geeking
know,
out. He's
I'm
just
not.
like,
I'm not too good at Sudoku, so I gave up.
You should read
I
a
was just
comic
listening,
book.
just listening to you guys nerd out for a little bit. It was kind of entertaining.
Jason, did you watch the Avengers movie?
No,
What?
I have not seen any of the superhero movies.
Oh, that's cool. That's an achievement in itself.
yeah.
You're hurting my heart.
There was more.
I am the anti-nerd.
There's more Comic-Con news. They had the Avengers 2 panel,
Yeah, Age
which
of
was a
Ultron,
little
right?
weird. It was a little awkward. It was a little clunky. They had some like weird 80s jam and like everybody came out dancing and stuff. And like Tony Stark and everybody came out dancing and stuff, and they're all sitting there talking. And at the end they brought out the guy who's gonna play Thanos,
Thanos.
which I thought he was pretty CG'd, but it was Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin, yeah.
of
Oh,
Goonies fame.
nice.
Yeah, so he comes out there, but he's in his normal streetwear, and he's got the gauntlet on. But it's really, really huge, like a big, huge gauntlet on it. And I couldn't tell if he like stole it off the set of Goonies.
Was it plastic
what?
like Hulk hands? It was like
Yeah,
It
a
kind of
ring.
looked like one, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like a yellow Hulk hand with
And I-
rings on it.
And I
Pretty
believe
much,
it had
yeah.
the gems in it, and he was just like, yeah, and he was holding it up, and it was weird. Like at least they could have like been in costume or something. But it's Avengers 2. It's not Avengers 1.
True.
DC very much ran the show this year, but we haven't seen any of the Justice
Walking
League
Dead,
stuff.
dude.
I don't. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen any of that stuff
Trailer
yet
for
either.
Walking
Oh,
Dead.
did you watch it? I didn't watch it. Does it look good?
Yes.
People
very.
at work were telling me today, they're like, you need to go see that. Like, it's going to be amazing. And I was like, all right, I got to go watch the trailer.
Jason, Walking Dead?
Gosh, Jason, what do you do?
We'll get there, dude. We'll get there. Back to Sudoku. Yeah, I heard the first few minutes of The Walking Dead's gonna melt our brains. So
Good, I
Or
hope
maybe
so.
Glenn's.
Oh.
yeah, I'm sure that's gonna come.
No, if you follow the comics, people are
Spoiler
talking
alert,
about
spoiler
how that
alert,
might
spoiler
be.
alert. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm not
Okay.
going to spoil anything. I'm just
Okay,
saying
okay.
that
Yeah, things are rearranged, so it
people are
might.
starting to speculate that
Oh, okay.
Glenn's
I mean,
end is coming.
It's time
Oh,
for someone to
no,
die, right?
no,
I mean, it's
not
No,
Glenn.
Yeah.
I know nothing about the comics, but if Glenn dies, I rage quit.
Oh
They-
God.
Oh.
Honestly, they gave Glenn a chance to die last season, and they didn't. So, like, why would they bring that back into the play? Like,
so fanboys like you could have a few more episodes of wooing over woo.
I'm a
Because of
fanboy,
the-
dude.
Because of the execution style sitting where they're all sitting there with their mouths gagged, it's pulled really close to a part in the comic.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna.
But
so,
that's like in the timeline where this is happening in season 5. Let's say it's like right here. This happens like in the comics way over this way. I mean, they've already done so much,
So they're
so
starting
it
to,
may
like-
not.
Oh, okay. So they're starting to kind of get like Game of Thrones, where they're just like, let's take from here and then here.
Yeah.
And we'll kill someone
It
in
looks
episode
like it.
2.
This is
And,
why I don't read books. Winner.
I love the comics though.
Boom. Last thing I saw was Ant-Man. They released
yeah.
the poster for Ant-Man, which, you know, you see him like all big, and then you see him riding an ant, which it was the ant from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, who I haven't seen on screen in a bunch of years. Glad to see he's getting work. Let me tell you guys, hasn't aged a day. So good job, Ant-Man.
Isn't that the same ant from They Live or something from like the 1920s?
And I'm all out of
That was
butt.
that was his grandfather.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that I heard they're going to start like recording in like 2 weeks or something. I'm excited that they're going to do it with Paul Rudd. They still on board and everything, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's going to be. I'm sure he'll pull it out. I mean, you're always nervous about who's going to portray these characters, like Christian Bale with Batman, now Ben Affleck with Batman, and everyone. So I'm sure.
I have no doubt Ben
We'll see.
Affleck will pull it off.
Oh,
No problem.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
We'll see.
speaking of pulling it off,
Close?
not to go all weird, but Mad Max.
Ooh, I know
I
nothing
was
about Mad
confused.
Max. Explain.
I do, and probably you do too. But I was confused by the trailer. I'm like,
I was not.
What the heck?
I was excited because of the fact that there's another Mad Max film.
I
At first,
think-
I was confused on who it was, but then I'm like, oh wait, that's Tom Hardy, and he looks pretty damn close to Mel Gibson's character. I don't know where this is going to fit in the timeline, but still,
Yeah.
I think Tom Hardy can pull that part off.
Can you explain Mad Max? I don't know anything about Mad Max.
Like Borderlands-ish type. I don't
Yeah.
know. Desert cars that are all broken, beat up. I don't know, bud.
Is he a superhero or something?
It's-
Or
No,
Hey,
he's,
Jason,
it
Mad
started
Max.
off. He was a cop.
Was that the cartoon with the little kid? That was
Oh Jesus.
So he was a cop.
Yeah, he was a cop, and it's supposed to be set in like a post-apocalyptic Australia, right, where the world kind of ends, where water runs out and gas runs out, and
Oh,
there's
okay.
renegades and there's good guys, and he's Mad Max, and they
Hell yeah.
drive souped-up cars, explosions. We're talking like early '80s movies.
I need to look
Yeah.
into this.
Tina Turner,
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
Thunderdome.
By all means, just Google Mad Max and just hit images and kind of get a feel of what it looks like. But I do dig that look. I do dig how in that trailer they were all hanging off those things up high.
Yes.
The aerobatics
Yeah.
looked awesome.
It
Jason,
took me back to a kid, so
What's up?
let's see how long let's see how long we can.
I feel like Bud this week. I'm taking over Bud's spot this week. I'm not gonna say very much, but I'm here.
No, you're gonna say.
Let's
you
move
guys
on.
got me geeking about stuff. You said
I know,
Comic-Con, I'm all just like geek.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is Bud's podcast this week. He should have hosted.
I know, right? No, it's okay. Well, we don't. I mean, obviously, yeah, we could all go on for Comic-Con for hours, but I guess let's move on.
Let's progress.
I know Jason loves life hacks, so Jason, what do you got for us with life hacks, man?
I do love life hacks.
Oh, I know.
They're actually one of my favorite things on the internet is these life hacks. All kinds of really cool stuff. I mean, we spoke. I don't think that podcast actually aired, but we spoke once about if you go to the Coinstar machine, supposedly if you unplug the Ethernet cord from the wall, you don't get charged for your little 10 cents on the dollar fee. Which
The arm and a leg.
I work at a bank, so I don't have to go there to go on my change.
I
so-
remember that story. That's when you confuse life hacks with stealing. That's right.
Hey, they're one and the same.
It's all come back to me now. That's
But some of my favorite life hacks are definitely like using the toilet paper roll to put your phone in and make your speakers all loud. Totally works. The wet paper towel around a bottle. Like if you have a bottle and it's not cold and you want to drink it soon, put a wet paper towel around it, put it in your freezer for 15 minutes, take that ish out, and it is nice and cold.
yeah, I will say that's something everybody should learn when they're
Have you
like
tested
20,
that one?
21. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Whenever I buy
should-
beer and it's not cold, like
It's
Throw
cool
it
if
in
you leave it
fridge.
in there long enough. You can take the bottle out of it. You can just like mess with the napkin for a bit. It's cool.
Wow.
Upside down. It's almost out. The upside down can of stuff. You're
Oh
like,
yeah, you're killing people with
oh, it's not good.
it, dude. Shit burns.
spray your can of stuff.
See?
Damn it, the bitter.
Oh, another one is like the ketchup cups at like fast food places. You know, you go and you pump your ketchup in the thing.
Yeah.
You like stretch it all out and it like maximizes capacity. It makes it like huge, like triple the size,
Oh,
which is
that's what it
awesome
was
because I
meant
remember
for,
being a
though.
little kid and filling up like 10 of them and bringing them back to the table. I didn't know you could stretch
You're,
them all out.
you're walking
Have-
with like 6 of them. You're like, shit, I want to drop
yeah.
these.
Like, is he stealing ketchup? What's going on?
Do his parents
He likes
feed him?
drinking it.
I just like ketchup.
You're like the kid from Big Daddy who's just like, give me some ketchup. Go.
Squirt the ketchup packet in your
That reminds me of the life hack. I saw if you use the old ketchup bottle and put your pancake mix in there, you can just like pour out pancakes nice. I haven't done that, but like that looks like such a genius idea. I just want to do that. Like,
You can draw Pokemon pictures as pancakes.
Yeah.
done.
Uh-oh.
I eat
My,
eat you, Pikachu.
I expect to see Instagram pictures of that.
I would probably make them all like Voltorb or Jigglypuff, just the circle ones.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, all the nice round Pokemon.
We actually do that for camping. That's a real good way to
Smart.
do your pancakes for camping. I got mumble mouth today.
Dude, that's my favorite. What else? The one that I use all the time is like if I'm boiling like pasta or something, I'll put the wooden spoon on top so it doesn't like boil over. Because like I'm way too impatient when cooking that I'll like crank that shit up to 11 and just like be like, all right, let's do this boil. And by the time it's like boiling, it's like I'm too hot. So I just
Spinal Tap reference.
so yeah, it works.
Pretty
I
good
like
for
that
a
one.
young buck. I'm impressed.
Thank you. So yeah, no, I love that one. And then the one I always want to do but I don't do because it's like it's only going to work in certain situations is using the binder clips and then putting your cords like on to hold your cords up on the side of your like desk table so you don't have to like reach around and like unplug things. But I think that only works in certain situations.
Yeah,
like only
Mike doesn't
USBs.
like reach arounds.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the right situation. But yeah, no, I love those ones. Those are really cool. What about you guys, Dan, Bud?
Download illegal music.
Disclaimer: don't really download illegal music.
Disclaimer.
It'll get
I
you
just
arrested.
do. I mine are usually to not spend a lot of money on things. Like I made my light things with the shower caps.
Oh yeah,
and,
you're good at those.
and stuff like that. So because those cost like $30 a pop, but I think I spent $10 total for both of them.
Very
And
nice.
mine was a lot of the stuff I made was mainly for photography. I took like the terracotta bowl and made like the beauty dish for less than $15 when those things are like $300 or $400.
Dude, that's a legit way to do it. I love those. Like I always remember you showed us that. I'm like, dude, I need to do that because like you always have like good looking production stuff and you do it at such a cheap do-it-yourself price. I love it. That's good stuff.
I stole your shower cap lighting idea. That's what I'm using
That's
today.
cool. It's not stealing. It's just free thinking.
I actually, looking at my light, I can totally use one of those shower caps right now because I'm pretty blown out.
It's okay, dude. I mean, I just like that your mohawk kind of steals the spotlight.
It's gonna
No,
be
it does.
cut off on the film though, so it's
No,
gonna look
you're
like,
fine. Shut up.
like I said, it's gonna look like my head's been cut off and I've been like decapitated. And someone's just holding me like this, like the headless horseman or something like that.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, let's move on to our next topic because I don't have a segue here.
Oh, come on.
What was your guys' dream
Your,
jobs?
your segue is like, oh man, work sucked today. I wish I had a better job.
Damn, dude! Holy shit! So
Surprisingly,
I'm fucking- I'm a host.
midweek
I know a guy
host
who took
change.
his dream job into life hacks.
Oh,
So he quit what he was doing and he does life hacks.
Oh, it must be hard
Wait,
sitting around
what?
brainstorming of life hacks. I'm like, oh man, I could walk through this door to get in my room, but this wall's right here. How could I hack my way into it and make it a life hack?
that's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, I had a pretty rough day at work today, and I was thinking to myself,
Mike, what rough thing happened to you today at work?
oh man, it was
let's
just.
go into it.
I feel like everyone I worked with today was just in a really great mood, and by great mood, I mean like really crappy mood. So, but it's okay. Like we don't have to talk about that because who knows who's watching this podcast. So,
Yeah.
so it reminded me of when I was a kid and I had a dream
Thanks,
job.
Dan.
So, let's talk about that. Do you guys have any dream jobs when you were kids, or are you doing your dream job now? Like let's check in. Not to get too depressing about it, but let's just hear what you guys
Dude.
wanted to do.
I didn't want to do anything when I was a child. My mom was like, you should be a lawyer. I'm like, oh, jeez. You should be like a fire. She wanted me to be a lawyer, so I'm like, I'll be a lawyer. But I never wanted to be a lawyer. That's like the worst job ever. Like, oh look, it's just misery all day long. No one goes to court for fun things. Everybody always goes to court for crummy things. So not
Plus, you're
that.
really bad at lying.
Yeah,
True.
it would just be dumb. Like I'd always be out of order or whatever that thing is, and I,
Held in
You'd be in
contempt of
contempt.
court.
yeah. It would be it would be bad. But recently, a mascot, like I've talked about, I would love to be a mascot somewhere. And,
Oh no way, that would be so
Yeah.
sick, dude. You'd be good at it.
well, I wanted to be a mascot, and then I watched this show on Hulu called Behind the Mask, and they like followed. I don't know if you guys have seen that. They like followed around 4 people. They followed around like a high school kid that was a mascot, a college dude that was a mascot, a semi-pro guy, which was the mascot for my semi-pro Penguins team, so that made it cooler. And then the Bucks mascot from the NBA, which that guy's out of control. He's so talented, and the stuff that they have to go through to become a mascot is just a little more. Has a little more detail to it than just being quick-witted, you know. So I don't know if I could do it, but it looks like tons of fun. Otherwise, that's it. Everybody else's job's stupid.
Yeah, totally. Duh.
No judgment.
But, no, yeah, lots of judgment.
What about you, Jason? Do you have any dream jobs?
You know, I feel the same way as Dan. Like, I never really, you know, a lot of people grow up with, like, this is what I want to do with my life. And, like, I never really had it. You know, I never really thought it. I mean, geez, when we were starting this podcast, I Googled, you know, top 20 favorite dream jobs. And a lot of them were really retarded. Like, they're things that I'm sure that the people that
Astronaut.
have those jobs are unhappy with. Like, hotel manager was one of them, wedding planner. And I'm like, these are stressful jobs that, like, people don't want. You know, I couldn't imagine a private investigator. I'm like, that's not a dream job for
Yeah.
anybody.
Right.
The only thing that I could really think of was like a brewmaster. You know, I wouldn't mind being a brewmaster. You know, just make up some beers all day and test them and just get drunk. I'm not an alcoholic.
Dude, that's the business right there. Just to reference, Jason, that's the business.
Hey yo.
But no, that sounds freaking awesome. I mean, I would totally do something along those lines as well. But when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, I always wanted to do like computer science, and I want to like be a programmer and just like be a nerd, just go to that. And like that was kind of the plan for a while. And then I went to college and like took those classes and was like, nope. And
Bullshit. You wanted to catch them all, dude. Don't tell me you wanted to be a master since you were 9.
dude, I mean, given the choice, I mean, are we talking like realistic dream jobs, or like can I go, can I go be a freaking wizard in Hogwarts? You know, like I'm down.
You'd pick Hogwarts for the place to go be a wizard in, you pedophile. Why don't you go to somewhere where there's like at least a bunch of adults?
What the fuck? If I was a kid when I had this
the
back in the
headmaster.
day, hello.
Well, I'll let you retcon that. That's
Come on, I
That's
grew up
good.
with it, so like I was like, let's go to Hogwarts, but
Yeah, I always wanted to be Superman.
Let's see what I
Oh,
think
hell
Blake.
yeah.
Blake drew something the other day. Maybe that's his dream job there. He said it's the SpongeBob factory, and there's just a bunch of stuck together SpongeBobs. I suppose they come out like a loaf of bread, and he'll cut them later into individual SpongeBobs. But
no, they'll probably get karate chopped, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw this paper when I was trying to read from our comments and our viewer feedbacks. I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah,
oh
like-
man.
What about you, bud?
I
What's your
know.
dream?
Oh man, I'm kind of doing it right here, right now.
Hell yeah.
Videos, making videos, doing art stuff, video game stuff. I'm kind of doing that on the side.
I
Living the
thought
dream, bro. Living the dream.
You got the real one that you do to make the money to do the other one.
There you
So
go.
that's kind of.
I love it, dude.
Kinda,
yeah.
Yeah, everyone go check out his channel. Plug it. Tell him where to go.
Oh yeah, Herzra on YouTube.
It's pretty
You should
awesome.
spell it.
I'll put it up.
I do a weekly vlog called "Shut Your Face," and I'm in season 4 right now. So yeah,
If you're
and
not
then various
subscribed,
video game videos.
if you're not subscribed, you should probably punch yourself in the face because you're missing out.
It's true. You are missing out.
Anyway, yeah, no, I mean, I'm totally on the same page as Bud. I think back in like '09 or whatever, like I saw all these big YouTubers like vlogging all the time and doing all this stuff. So I was always like, yeah, like I want to do stuff like that. So me and my friend Mike, we like started making like videos, and all of our friends really loved it and got into it. Like Jason was out there for that time, and looking back on one of my old videos, we did a couple parodies. We did a parody to Jay Sean's Down. and we did a beer pong song for it. And like I saw my behind the scenes video, and Jason was actually there, like recording and like helping us like film and like that shit. I just love doing that, collaborating with people, and like I was doing it with Mike for a while, and like we wanted to get big, you know, like it'd be cool to get big and just like have like obviously a huge YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands or a million subscribers and be able to make videos every week and be paid for it. Like I think that's a dream. For Bud as well, I know for sure. Like that's a dream. I would love that. Like I would love to quit my full-time job and do that, even if there is a risk to it. You know, like I think it's just really cool, and I would love to do that. And I'm still trying. I'm not trying like that, but I'm doing it more for fun. But obviously, I love it. I like between my Nerdy Nine Tails channel and my Shooting the Shit with Mike and Mike channel. Like it's just cool. Yeah, it's just cool to put that stuff out there and just like be creative.
We're shameless.
We're
The Pokemon Cards channel, Nerdy Ninetales, is pretty good. I like those videos.
I love it. Thank you. Yeah, we're almost at 2K subscribers, so that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
ballin'.
I love it. So
you should raise the roof real quick. Can you do that?
Oh shit!
Oh, everybody but Dan, raise the roof. Where you
I know
at,
what the
Dan?
hell.
Where you at?
I was commanding the roof raising, so we can't.
Raise the roof.
So yeah.
Were you DJing with that mic? Yo, coming to the stage is the roof raisers.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I could freaking just quit my job and get paid to do YouTube, like, oh man, I feel like I would make some awesome stuff.
What do you think we look like we should do? Like, what jobs do you think we should have? Like, I think, Mike, you look like somebody I want to, like, return an electronic device to you. Like, you're, like, really nice about it. I wouldn't be afraid.
I see doctor.
You say,
I
yeah,
see
thank
doctor.
you. Thank you. See, but Dan sees me as a retail bitch, and you see me as a
no,
doctor.
I see you as a...
work at the Best Buy return.
Yeah, right.
Wait.
He's like, I can see you in the Geek
Mike
Squad.
just looks like he has some good bedside manner. That's all I'm trying to say.
Let me try to pull myself out of this
He
hole.
does.
All I meant
I think Bud's
is
winning right
that
now.
in this day and age, in returns for electronic stuff, things are confusing and intimidating. And when you get that kid at the counter that looks like he's like unhappy because he didn't get his 215s and his 30, whatever that means. I always hear him throwing around numbers. I don't know if that's how much they're making or what. I don't know. And then you're like, oh, I'm not going to bring back this empty PlayStation 2 box with a bunch of GameStop magazines from 1997 in them because the guy looks like he's going to open the box. But when Mike's working there, he's got a kind face, jolly, if you will. And I would just think that if I brought him the electronical device, I'd feel comfortable. I might even get a hug at the end if he's into that.
You're probably right. Honestly, like, I'm not too offended by that. Like, because I'm sure I would kick ass at that job. But
I'll take a C in offensive.
Yeah, there you go. I'd hope to shoot higher than retail, returns guy at Best Buy.
Well, I mean, I don't peg you as a George Clooney R style like butt over here, but
Oh, it's okay.
Wait, what?
You know what it is
I can
you
do
have
that,
too
too.
young of a face. That's why you can't do anything that's angry or mean or like anything like that. You need to be a veterinarian. There we go. Were you happy if I called you a veterinarian?
I'm still innocent. You're just like, Mike. The world hasn't wronged you yet, so you can
Yeah.
just go work retail.
Give it a few years, bro.
Exactly.
Give it a few years. Just some of these wrinkles on my head are from the world wronging me. Like you'll learn. Until then, your baby face.
Oh, I can't wait for it, dude.
Let's settle on veterinarian. What about Jason? Anything that's not in the sun, we'll just start with there.
True story.
Security guard.
Ooh, at the mall.
There you go.
You steal Tamagotchi?
What about a bug? How about a Tamagotchi? Are you security guard in the 90s?
Yeah. That's what my best friend got caught stealing at the mall.
Did he at least try to keep the Tamagotchi alive afterwards, or?
I think it died immediately when he got walked off, and they called his mom.
They hit the reset button in front of him.
I can see Jason being an assistant manager at a Bank of America. I could definitely see that. That'd be awesome. Oh, wait. Dude, honestly, I don't know. That's all I see now.
I don't know if I could take you seriously if I was like in there, like.
It's different when I have a suit on and a tie.
I know,
and
dude.
I'm
You look
like,
fresh.
sir, you need to settle down. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. If you don't stop cursing, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Sir, you gotta go. You gotta go.
And I would be like, excuse me, is your face sunburning under these lights as we speak?
Yes, it is. I drove to work today in direct sunlight.
Is that sunscreen I smell? It's 9:30 in the morning.
Like you're ashamed of it. Like, is that alcohol in your breath? Wait, is that sunscreen on your face?
It's only SPF 5, man.
It's not Malibu, it's suntan lotion.
That reminds me of another
If
life
not
hack,
security
though.
guard, I could see you as a comedian.
Jason?
Yeah.
Dude, like
that
a
was
Seth
one thing that
Rogen.
I did want to do. Like I used to like I'm quick-witted with the like situational comedy. Like when we're sitting around,
Your
bullshit.
mom don't count.
Oh,
You know what? You do look
Quick-witted,
like
your mom.
you do look like a little bit of a thinner Louis C.K., like deflated, if you will. So I think
Give
you
him a
could.
few years.
I
Give him
don't
a
know. I
few
don't know
years.
what to. I mean, I love Louis C.K., but I don't know how to take that I look like. it,
You know,
because
you shouldn't
not
confer with
visually
Mike because
pleasing.
apparently I'm just digging myself in a hole. You're up next,
Yeah.
bud.
No,
Yeah,
actually.
what's Bud look like he does?
Oh man.
Bud looks like he should do something where like I gotta like watch out because if I do wrong, I gotta like do Bud.
See, the freaking highway patrolman. Boom. I could see him just being
Oh.
part of Super Troopers.
Yeah, but more like the wilderness guy. Like more
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh, he wears like
Yeah,
the
looks like
hat. The hat.
hat.
Yeah. Yes.
A
Yes.
Mountie.
Mountie.
Wait, dude,
Yeah.
He's like a Mountie.
He's Smokey the Bear. He's Smokey the Bear. We need a new Smokey the Bear.
You know what? You're right. We do need a new Smokey the Bear. A Mountie would be awesome, but then he'd be riding a moose.
You were riding, dude. I think Bud on a moose. I just want that as like my background on my freaking
Yeah, I
desktop.
can picture Bud on a moose.
I
Can we
think
picture him on a
You know
moose,
what?
Bud?
We gotta get Mark. Mark's wheels
Yeah.
turning on that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My buddy Mark from back home is an awesome artist, and he watched last week's podcast and drew a really awesome picture of Bud, angry face. Who's,
Yeah.
he's amazing. He's done stuff for back when we were doing Random Friend Squad season 1. He did like a group shot. I don't know that it was ever fully finished or what happened with that, but I mean, he's an amazing artist.
Dude, mad
he could do
talent, for sure.
I remember being in high school with this kid, and he would take like a skate magazine and just draw like the image of the guy grinding the rail and just draw the whole thing, shade it all in, and I was just like, how do you do that? Like I can't even draw stick figures, dude. Like I can't draw a straight line. Like real talk. Like
Dude, I'm always loving all the art that people do. Like I'm just like, oh, okay, like I wish I could do that, and then you're just pulling it from this space in your head, and I'm like, where do I start? Okay.
Yeah, he drew a sketch card of me like in '09 or so, and it was cool. I still have it hanging up on my wall with all the other stuff of me.
yeah,
Only the
I do have a sketch card of him as well. I should have him do sketch cards of each of you guys too, because mine is a picture of like when I first moved out on my own, and I just feel like I look so cool. I'm just like,
Hell yeah, dude.
I still had hair.
Mine was from back in the day when nobody told me that I shouldn't have a chin hair thing that looked like this.
When you had a 70s bush on your chin.
Oh my gosh, it was my merkin was huge. It was just big.
I'm there right
my
now.
head went in, and like now I look back on those pictures, I'm like, oh, I need some Photoshop, please.
I'm still trying. I'm looking at Dan. I'm trying to figure out what you look like you do.
I'm thinking
Oh,
Caltrans.
I'm thinking punk rock singer. Oh wait.
You know, first thought was like referee at a hockey rink.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
All those guys have mustaches. Though.
No, Dan would be the Zamboni driver, dude. He'd be like,
There you
just
go.
cleaning the ice.
I'd be the bad Zamboni driver. The
If
one
the
that hits
Zamboni
walls.
flipped over, you could just skate it across on your hair.
Yes.
Somehow I could probably get it to flip over and catch on fire and explode like The Simpsons.
I'm sure you would.
Ooh,
Knowing
what about,
Dan,
uh,
I'm sure you
a plow truck driver?
I've never seen one of those.
Oh, what about a garbage man?
I
Are you just jabbing? Are you
Yeah,
jabbing?
that's. I think that's for the retail.
That was
I
for
don't-
the
retail.
I don't think my I don't think my mohawk would fit inside the cab of the truck. So can I have another
That's why
job?
they
Can I
have
have
you
another
in
job,
the back.
please?
You can have another job. Ooh.
Come on, take your best shot.
What about like a tattoo artist? You kind of look like a tattoo artist a little bit. If you had more ink on you, obviously, but I don't know.
Or any.
Or yeah.
I know. I don't have any.
Or what about Travis Barker? You could be a drummer, right?
Oh, I could be a Travis Barker impersonator for parties.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
yes.
for parties only.
Where they rent you out like a slut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
And I'll have to order these big sheets. I'll have to order these big sheets of tattoos already, and just put this whole tattoo on me. And
They have those like sleeves that you can put on there.
yeah.
Yeah, opposite of this. It has actual
Look at that.
tattoos on it.
I could-
cover them up.
Or I could be a Travis Barker and go to the auctions and be like 45, 55, 65, 65, 65.
Oh, I can
So-
see you being an auctioneer.
Yeah, I could be
Absolutely.
a Travis Barker. I could.
It sounds
be
like
the
you're a
best
backup
job
singer
ever.
for him, like Travis Barker's Barkers.
Oh, right. And it's just all of us. It's just a gaggle of Barkers, and we all
Is
just
that his
hang
new
around.
group? Travis Barker and the Barkers?
No, dude. Oh my gosh.
That sounds like some bad, like when you go to the fair and then they bring out the pigs to race.
The cover band.
Yeah, and then they bring out the dogs and it's the Travis Barkers and it's just bad.
Christmas CD.
Oh yay, dream jobs.
Dude, dude, Dan, the possibilities are endless, dude. You're
It is.
Yeah, I think Dan could be a lot of things.
Oh, I should go on a world tour of jobs.
Well,
Shit.
I heard that Bud was a little bit evil, so maybe we can find him an evil dream job because I mean these Facebook quizzes keep giving him some pretty interesting feedback, huh, Bud?
Yeah, I'm like 98% badass too.
Oh shit! There you go.
84% evil and 98% badass.
You're pretty much a villain, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those quizzes. There's so
you
many
know
of them. There's so many of them. Like,
Which Sex in the City character are you? What is her name?
I'm Samantha.
The horse face lady.
wait, I got it. True story.
I'm the pale one.
Oh,
I actually did one last night. I hate these Facebook quizzes. I really do. I mean they're everywhere. They're like the new fucking Farmville invites.
Yes.
You know, like everyone and their mom. What color is your aura? Like it's fucking obnoxious. I don't give a shit. I don't care what Disney character you are. But some of them I get sucked into, and I'm not gonna repost it because I'm not that guy. But I want to know what I am. And last night I was like, it was like what. Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. Let's move on.
What Melrose Place star are you?
It was what Golden Girls character are you? And I don't know if you guys watch Golden Girls. I do because those bitches are fucking funny.
Yeah, my mom was a Golden Girl, so we watched that live.
I was like,
I watched it on 8:00 at night on Mondays.
Yeah, me too.
it was what character are you from the Golden Girls? And I knew right away I was gonna be Sophia's sassy ass, the old lady. And I was like, why am I even doing it? I know I'm gonna be fucking Sophia. Did the whole thing. I was Sophia, but the questions were like retarded. Like
No,
it
you
was
end up
like,
being Blanche.
what's your your Blanche? It was like, what's your favorite Disney song? And I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with Golden Girls? Like,
when you go out on your first date, is it Pampers or no Pampers? You're like, no, you're Sophia. Oh, that
like,
show was great.
Do you have the lifeline?
Oh, the life alert.
Life alert?
Every senior citizen should have life alert.
I've never taken them. Some people take them. They're like, how redneck are you? I'm like, well, I see them take it. It's like, some redneck. But I'm always thinking, like, not very redneck. Because if you were redneck, you wouldn't have a computer to take this quiz on. So I don't get any of them. I don't.
You'd be in the backyard drinking past Blue Ribbon.
I don't get them. Yep, they're bad. Which Saved by the Bell character are you? I don't know. Screech. Next question. It's just like, I don't.
Dude, they're starting to get ridiculous. I took one the other day that was like, how normcore are you? Like, what?
What the hell is that?
Like, it's like not hardcore. It's like, how normal are you, pretty much? Like, how normcore are you? And I'm like, what the fuck kind of quiz is
I've never heard that word
Yeah,
before.
it's on BuzzFeed,
Normcore.
dude. It was on BuzzFeed. I was like,
They're all BuzzFeed.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all
true.
fucking
They're almost
BuzzFeed,
always
man.
BuzzFeed. Well, and I like the ones sometimes like, oh, like which house would you be in Game of Thrones, or which house would you be in Harry Potter, or whatever.
It actually got me reading Game of Thrones because I asked.
Yeah, I
So I'm
remember
like,
that.
oh,
yeah.
I got what was it?
It's
The Night Watch.
They made you
I'm
Night's
like,
Watch, yeah.
I'm like, okay, who's this? And then Mike steps in. He's like, yeah, it's that. I'm like, okay, I gotta read
I'm
this
like,
shit.
you pretty much don't have sex for the rest of your life, so.
It's like, which Walking Dead character are you? And I got like the zombie that was killed 5 seconds before they said action. It's like,
You're like
that bad.
You got the one that's like, oh, you're the black guy that dies at the beginning of every season.
Yes.
No, surprisingly, I don't see any quizzes on my Facebook feed. I would take one right now.
People take them.
gosh.
Facebook just kills me, man. It just kills me. These people,
It's nuts how much it's turned into. Like I like to keep in contact with. I have a lot of family members that live far away, so I really like to keep in contact with everybody. But I mean, it's just turned into like like, oh, let me just post all this crap and repost and repost and repost. Let me tell you, if you are a reposter on my Facebook feed, you're already blocked.
right.
Oh,
You're hidden.
Cut from the team.
Hidden. I don't get it. My favorite is when the people complain on Facebook about the person that's like not on, like, to the person that cut me off at the liquor store today, enjoy that bottle of Jack because you got the last one, or like something stupid like that, or I have a headache. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like send you an e-aspirin? Do they sell those now? Can I use my Facebook coins to send you an e-aspirin?
The worst,
There's
no, the
Facebook
worst are
coins?
the.
There are for Facebook games and movies. You can get movies and stuff on there.
You can send people gifts. You can send them like Starbucks gift cards on their birthday and shit.
Yeah, let me send you.
Dude,
a couple
I guess I'm behind on the
Dude, you
Facebook.
can-
I'm
you
more
can-
into Twitter.
The cards are on the shelves right next to the Zanga cards, right next to the Xbox cards on the shelves of the thing. Yeah, it's big old blue and it's got the big old F on it for fuck you and your money, Facebook. It's just like, give me.
I think that is officially the first time Dan has F-bombed on the podcast. Just pointing it out there.
No bleep. Hashtag no bleep.
The worst are all like the vague posts. It's just like, you know who you are. I can't believe you did that to me today. You make me feel like such a bad person. And then everybody's like, oh my god, what
What's
happened?
wrong, Jason?
I don't want to talk about it. I just want to put it on Facebook.
Oh my
so
god,
everyone will
don't
ask
even
me.
fucking start.
And
Dude,
Jason, ever since last week, every news report I see on Facebook now, Florida.
yeah, dude.
Told you.
Yeah.
Florida's
Always
fucking crazy.
Florida.
Why do so many people go there? Don't old people and gators retire there? Like, why are there so many like mishaps?
Dude, they're all on drugs, I hear. You know?
Bath salts, bro. Bath salts.
But
Faults.
I mean, I made a video in 2010 I think, or no 2012, a Facebook rant, and like I went back and watched that. Me and Mike made it, and I love that video, but it's crazy because like 2 years later, Facebook's not even that same anymore. Like I remember back then the things I bitched about was like, oh, everyone in California, whenever it rains, everyone's gonna post a fucking status about it, or there's an earthquake, and it's like, who can post earthquake first? It's like, no, how about you get under a table or some shit? Like, what the fuck's happening?
What about the grief hawks? All the grief hawks that are like, oh, this little boy is dying, send money, or this Coney
my
2012
gosh.
thing. What's up with Coney 2012, huh, people? What happened to Coney? Y'all don't care. Y'all didn't care. You just hit that share button and went on with your lives and didn't care. But, oh, you'll be a grief hawk and be like, oh, this person cares. And no, they don't. Yeah, grief hawks, all of them. They hawk around.
love it.
Yep, and then they just get that grief and then they pass it on as if it's their burden when it's not. Huh?
The ones
What
I
do you
hate-
think? Yeah.
Deadpool. Sorry, I'm Facebooking right now.
Oh, I was
I
like,
shouldn't
what?
be.
I was like, shit.
They did the Deadpool thing,
What?
taking it all the way back to the beginning to
What did-
San Diego Comic Con.
Oh,
What?
fuck yeah.
Deadpool test footage was released.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no
but
way.
but wait, it was all computerized, like out of an Xbox
Yeah.
or something, and it wasn't that
Oh.
witty. And Deadpool wouldn't be bobbing his head like that. And I watched it this morning and discussed. I'm a big Deadpool fan.
Well, wait, how would you know if he bobs his head like that or not? Because all you're doing is seeing him in a 2D page.
Well, because there'd be little waves around this head that said Bob, kind of like Pow and Supreme and Zoom and Mom. Well, I think that's supposed to say Wow, but it says
Turn it upside down.
I'm like, Mom's a superhero.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
know.
excited if they turn it into something. There will be a Deadpool movie at some point. They will not turn away that cash.
Yeah, no quizzes. Fuck
No.
Facebook right now.
Oh, let's one time.
Oh, Bud's first F-bomb. Go ahead.
Boom, get it, girl.
This show is gonna be titled F.
I kind of muffled it.
Oh, mine
So
came
like,
out.
fucking-
Mine super came out by accident.
It was
I-
awesome.
was
Oh,
funny.
you were
It
very
was funny.
passionate about what you were saying.
When Dan says fuck, he means it.
I'm calling
Yeah.
Zuckerberg, dude. Zuckerberg's gonna hear about you F-bombing the Facebook.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, next thing you know, I get banned. I'm like, what? Okay.
Boo! Dude, hold on. Can I go back like at least like 2 minutes right now where we're talking about that bullshit share stuff? I fucking hate this. Reminds me of like chainmail, but I hate like those pictures that say like, share if you love Jesus, scroll if you don't give a shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here.
I scroll, bro.
Yeah,
I
me
scroll.
too.
You
I'm
know
like,
why?
this
Because
is the
fuck
stupidest
Facebook.
shit.
Jesus isn't on Facebook. I've checked.
Dude, I would stop. I
He
would.
is. He's on Facebook.
He's my
That's
homie.
Jesus. That's somebody different.
That's his.
He mows my lawn.
I would have
Oh,
stopped right
wow.
there and opened a new tab and gone to Facebook and just like kept going and just left that one tab there, not scrolled anymore. I'm like, forget that.
You're like, I'm closing this. Let's start over. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't like any of those things.
Dude, those
It just
are annoying.
clogs the internet. They talk about this theory of the stuff like internet garbage or internet trash, where like, when you have in the biggest place where the internet's being kept, there's servers and all kinds of stuff, and traffic goes through all these things. When we're talking right now, we're going all over the place.
Yeah.
But these things eventually wear out, and you got to replace the components, and they would wear out at less if people would just do less crap on the internet, you know, instead of sending all these chain mails and doing all these things and sending all these like forwarded things to everybody. It's just internet like trash. Like it's like clogging up the internets.
True, dude. It's like
I clog the internet up with poop every week.
Yep.
like
Pretty much.
It's great that you can like be creative and like make like graphics and shit on the internet, but like make it count, man. Make it count, you know?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
the
good at
majority
the
of
Photoshop.
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
are.
the majority of the trash is the Facebook shit we're talking about.
Oh my god, I know. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
know there's like stupid things. It's just like, does anybody know how to get rid of foot fungus? I remember my friend posted this like a couple weeks ago, and I had a foot fungus problem for a little while. So I embarrassingly like posted a picture of some stuff in the comment that like really worked well for me. And I was like, try this stuff. It's pretty cheap at Walgreens. Blah blah blah. Put all this shit out there. I get this private message just like, shouldn't have responded. Now you have to post one of these 5 things to your status for 24 hours and see what it. No, I straight message back. No, I don't. Thank you, though.
I hate those. I fucking like those are so annoying. Like
Time
gosh,
burglars, total
Time burglars, yes.
Time burglars.
dude. Or like
Ain't nobody got time for that.
when all these girls are like, "Oh, my underwear's pink," and it's like, "Oh, we're just standing up for breast cancer and posting what color our underwear is because it means certain things that only girls know." It's like, damn, dude. Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Ooh, Michael,
It'll
talk
all
like
die
that.
out soon.
People that repost cat videos on
Yes.
Facebook.
Hey, if it's funny, I'll repost it.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is,
I
I'm
can't.
okay with reposting certain things, but like, I feel like when I'm scrolling through my Facebook, it's not even like people's lives anymore. It's like, oh, this person like this, 98 people like this, and it's just like a picture of like, you know, like I don't know, Robert Downey Jr. fucking sucking a cock. I don't know, dude, like some stupid shit. Sorry.
Yeah, and those
I
things
haven't
go
seen that
around.
one yet. Hang on.
Those things go around forever. They never die. Just the other day, I saw a video again of that dog that was like dreaming in his sleep and running around. He wakes up and smashes into the wall. Do you know 10 years later that dog is still alive?
Oh man.
Still alive.
You know what's funny? From moving to Chicago from California is I will see things on my newsfeed from like California people. Usually it's the other way around though. Surprisingly, usually it's like Chicago people, Chicago, all this thing, and then like the people in California will see it, and then everybody from California likes that photo, and like it's ridiculous, like how it's separated,
Spreads, dude.
like the herpes.
The herpes.
But yeah, I remember seeing this meme of somebody wrote, you know, the ones where you see like the lady who has a headache and it's like in one monochrome color and it's like says stuff. One of it was like Professor X. I don't know if you see it. And he's like sad. He's like, and it's like I used to want telekinetic powers. Is that when you read minds? Is that it?
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
want telekinetic powers, and then I got a Facebook, and I'm like, oh,
That's so
well
freaking
played.
good.
Yeah, I was like,
So
oh, well
good.
played.
It's
You're
true,
right.
man.
You're right. Yeah, you get to see everybody's regurgitated stuff.
Oh, dude. And, like, I don't know. If you follow younger kids, like, on Facebook, just the shit they post is, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody like 30, 25 and under, it's just nonsense.
That was another jab.
I will say to defend you, Mike. I will say to defend you, Mike. You take pictures with nothing but beautiful women. Nothing but like the perfects is what I call them.
True story.
Right. Is
I
that
mean,
just because you live down there, or is it just you're
Dude,
pulling?
I mean, if you live
All his
down
friends are
here...
beautiful.
Dude, I do have a lot of beautiful friends. I love that...
Shout out to all the cute chicks.
It's really nice being in the friend zone because all these girls don't want to sleep with you. So
Yeah, the picture I saw, you look like the Brady Bunch. You were right in the middle, and they were just all right up around you like that. And I'm
No,
like, oh, Mike.
I love
Look at
all
your
them.
forehead, stroking your beard.
Dude, honestly, like I said, I think I even said in my Instagram picture on that, I was like, dude, I posted this picture because I don't look good. Obviously, yeah, I'm around like women, but like my face, I look trash in that fucking picture. But my beard looked great, and I was like, yes, my beard game is on point. This picture is being posted, so dude, I had to do it. Sorry, mom, I had to do it to him. But yeah, that's me. That's my life. So deal with it.
Yeah, I approve. I think I clicked the little like button.
How many times?
It's fun.
All right, real quick, hot seat. On the count of 3, we'll all say the same thing. Friends, family, or others, the answer. Who posts the most BS that we're talking about on Facebook? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Family.
Family.
Everyone except for Jason.
3 out of 4 said family.
Family.
My mom just posts the like, I love my daughter so much. I love my son so much. You're
You know
my...
what? I will say your family's always up to something. Like Terry's always like going on vacations and going
Yeah.
somewhere and stuff. But you know, they're also older, so like they're also like doing
Shout
stuff
out
with
to
their
Aunt
lives. Yeah, she was pretty awesome.
Dude,
She
honestly, I think I like I don't post. I used to post things a lot on Facebook. I'll try not to post things unless it's like things that like I've thought out a clever like thing to say on Facebook that I think people will get a lot of likes for because I try and entertain people. And Bud must have seen something really funny.
He looks like he ate a warhead or two.
Just scrolling through, and I see, it's like this old school picture of the guy's like, yeah, I found an old baby picture of myself. Earlier, I scrolled by. This time, it's right at the top, and I kind of look back at it, I'm like, holy sh! It's a baby with this huge, like, what the fuck?
What kind of stuff do you like on Facebook?
Yeah.
It's a friend who posts all this weird stuff.
Oh, God. Well, talk about weird stuff. I got some weird would you rather questions this week.
Hey,
are you guys ready to hear them?
Would you rather?
Let's hope they're weird because I made a segue for a reason.
Wait, we can't be done. I'm only halfway done with my beer. I better hurry.
52 minutes, dude. We're 52 minutes in, man.
All right.
There's gonna be at least 5 minutes cut off for that.
Oh.
Here, you guys, check this. This is what I'm laughing about. It's being uploaded to our chat right now.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh.
3.
I can't see it because I can't touch
the viewers
it.
at home can't wait to see it either.
Oh my God, that is obnoxious.
A friend posted it, and I'm like, oh, it's just him and his mom, but it's a picture pulled from the internet to look like that. I'm like, holy shit.
Damn!
It's disturbing. Holy crap.
I didn't notice the third leg at first.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Like, they don't want you to see that shit, dude.
I don't think I should. Am I gonna have are the authorities gonna come to my house for like chomo porn on my computer now? Like, what's going on here?
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
All right.
So, would you rather?
Would I rather look at that picture or move on? Let's move on.
Move on. All right. We're skipping the weird one because it was too weird. Anyway, so would you rather have one wish right now or 3 wishes in the next 10 years? And you can't wish for more wishes because it's the stupidest question.
How are the wishes like, how are they set out? Like, over the next 10 years, so I could use 3 of them in a year? Or, like, I have to, like, 1
They're
and 3
spread
years?
out. I say like 1, 5, 10.
That's easy.
3.
Yeah, I would go for 3. When you get older, dude, you don't know you're a pup, Mike. But when you get older, like, time flies, bro.
True.
Time flies. So 10 years is gonna go by fast.
It did.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I know.
It did, huh?
Oh, I'm young, and I do realize that though. Like, because I'm like, dude, I would take the 3 wishes in 10 years because, like, I feel like within those 10 years, I could. There's gonna be something I'm really gonna fucking probably need help with down the line that I'm gonna want to get a wish for.
I'm probably
You're
pretty
gonna
sure.
braid it up and be like, I wish I can go back like 2 hours.
I would have used if
drunk.
I was young. I would have used all of them when I was young because there's been some moves I'd like to have made that a wish could have made that happen. I could have made a wish, but then after we get to about like 25, 30, or about 30 or over, then like you'll probably want them spread out. I would think.
Dude, I mean, I'm down. I mean, any wishes would be nice, to be honest.
I don't know, because every time I see a real wish for anything, it's always got like some sort of like catch to it.
True, dude.
Or,
Except, like,
Zone.
are these wishes like with the devil or some shit? Like,
Oh, you're in charge.
You're in charge, bro. You're the
Dude.
would you rather man.
I mean, we can make it interesting. How about every? Nope, can't think of it. I got nothing.
It's all right.
Hold on,
wish
but I
I
do
could
have-
use one of my wishes right now.
I do have another would you rather question though,
All right.
because
Wait.
they're
Did Bud answer the would
Yeah.
you rather?
I think you.
No,
Oh, what is it?
Aw.
You gotta jump in, bro.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
say
know,
something.
I would take the wishes over 10 years.
No,
It
dude,
goes
say.
too
Oh,
fast.
damn it, fuck.
I think he's locked up from the pitcher.
Dude, I know. He's just like stunned. He's just like.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? I just see.
I made that comment about if the police are gonna come take my computer and charge me, and now he's worried.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Yep, you did. Yeah, you'll be like Mr. Rooney from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh God!
That guy got hauled in for that.
Wait, the
Think he-
actor did, or
yeah,
the
yeah,
character
of,
did?
of Beetlejuice fame.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
He
you know
did?
what? He was a ginger too. Now that I think about it.
What are you trying to say?
Ooh.
I
I don't know. I don't know,
Only my
man.
sideburns are ginger, and I was ginger in that video that one time. That's
That
all.
one time.
that video is great.
We're seeing a lot more.
Gingers do have souls. You don't know me. You're not God.
You should just,
Oh,
you just gonna do that every episode.
every podcast.
I like it. Today's gingers got souls is brought to you by Jason.
If we needed a true ginger segment, we should bring in my sister with Keeping It Real with Crystal
Oh,
and let her
where's
tell us what
Crystal?
we're doing wrong with our lives because she is so good at doing such.
I don't think the viewers at home can handle that honesty. I don't think they can handle that honesty.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question.
Let's hear it.
Next question.
Would you
Would
rather-
you rather?
Would you rather visit the world 100 years into the past or 100 years into the future? And you're staying there. You're staying there by yourself. And
Wait.
you get to bring one item with you. Go.
Wait, are you stuck there?
You're
like
fucking
forever?
stuck, dude. You're there.
Yep.
For life.
Yep. You don't get to
Yeah.
choose not to go either. You're going one place.
Yeah, you're taking the pill, Morpheus. Dude, that's easy, man.
I'm
It's
not
the
going to answer
future.
first because
I know it's
the one.
easy
It's
for
the
you,
future.
but
I want to play Xbox 100. Who wants to go back in time and play Xbox Zero?
Okay, listen.
Oh yeah, the Wild Wild West sounds fun. It's all dusty and
I
dirty.
hate you all. I hate you all. I know.
You know what? I would go to the past.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
you know what? I would go to the past because who knows what's going to happen in the future. I'm
I-
going to go 100 years in the future and the human race is going to be fucking extinct and I'm going to be standing there by myself fucking holding my pud. Fuck
Chilling,
that.
chilling.
I will go to the past and I will think
No.
of all these cool things that have already been invented and invent them
You
before
will
every
die.
other asshole does and
They
I'll make
would-
$1
they
million
would burn
fucking
you.
dollars.
They would burn you at the stake for being a witch.
Yep, you would die. You would die. First thing you would do is you'd show up in the Wild Wild West. You'd reach in your pocket to pull out your iPhone, and when you did, Billy the Kid would draw on you, and bam, you're done.
Damn.
You're done.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, why does it got to be like that? Why do I just get killed right away? What happens when you go in the future and somebody's fucking shoot you with a ray gun?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
come on.
You ain't got a lightsaber on you.
Gamma rays. Hello, the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's it. You just gave me an upgrade as soon as I get to the future. Thanks, dude.
Hold on. Dan, what do you bring with you to the future? You bring one item. You can only bring one
Nothing.
item.
I show up naked like the Terminator.
You're bring. Oh my god.
No, but I have my iPhone in the past.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's because during the future, like there was some buyback program when I was traveling to the future, and I was able to like turn on my electronics. So I don't have any. I would get there to the future. It'd be badass. Everything would be great. Pizza would be delivered quicker. There'd probably be some new toppings invented by then. There'd probably the triple cheeseburger would probably be a standard. The double cheeseburger thing of the
No, it would be a
past.
pill. You eat the cheeseburger pill.
Yeah.
That's what would happen.
Yep. I would
What
do
if
it.
What if
Great.
humanity
I think the
devolved
future-
and you're the savior of humankind?
Oh, that would be okay as long as we de-evolve to like I had a tail, because I think having a tail would be cool.
So
No,
like,
everybody devolves
Goku?
and they need some past DNA, so they snip off a finger and then
Yeah, Dan's
Help
great
save
DNA
humanity.
sample for that.
Right? My fingers don't go straight, dude. I'm sure they're not making any sort of Dorfin things with them. I mean, when I swim in the pool, I go in circles, so they're not going to want
Dan
anything.
doesn't give 5s. Dan gives 4.5s.
Actually, at this point, it's about 3.25 at this age.
You have gotten worse, bro.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
soon I'm
no.
gonna be take my good hand guy.
take my bitch.
It's cool. You know what really sucks about me? Like my hands are like getting jacked up as I get older, and the only thing that really bums me out is I might not be able to hold a controller to play NHL hockey.
Oh,
That's
man.
what really bums. I don't care about shooting games, but if I cannot play NHL hockey,
my
I-
finger split.
I'm gonna die.
Dude.
Mine look like that too. I'm retarded.
I broke my pinky and it's like fucked like that forever. So
That's
shut the fuck.
mine's yeah. So I don't know.
Let's all show visual things so the people that are listening to the podcast on our
Yo,
new iTunes
yo.
can't tell what we're doing.
What
I-
up,
we're
man?
we're not approved on iTunes yet.
Hey, we'll be there one day.
But you know
We
what?
should
Let me
be.
tell you. Whenever I do stuff, like I brush my hair back, like it's bent, so like I poke
your
myself
eye?
in the eye out. When I pet the cats a lot, I'll rub it by their head, and my finger will go in their ear, and I'm just like, ugh. But I do oftentimes once a month. I'll do something and poke myself right in the top like eye where like the bone in the hole is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what happened to your pinkies that do that?
From what I can figure out, like you know how you have like a big rubber band here. Well, my rubber band's not long enough, so it's like like yeah.
For those of you at home, the rubber band he's referring to is also known as a tendon. Moving on.
There's nobody at home. Yeah, it's That's how I made it.
Dear mom, who's listening to my podcast,
You know,
he's
it
talking
could
about
be-
a
It could
10.
have been like broken or something.
No, they're just both that way. Like maybe I'm like 2 inches too tall. Maybe I should have been like 5'8" instead of 5'10", and then like my Stretch Armstrong wouldn't have been misproportioned. So I don't know.
Maybe
Oh,
that.
dude, I totally realized what it was. Power Ranger. That's what you look like your job should have been.
Oh, I would totally be a Power
Dude,
Ranger. I have a good
yes.
sidekick.
Sorry to just.
Wait.
Everybody keeps
When it was
jumping
morphin'
back.
time,
I'm
what
just
would you
like,
morph into?
They keep morph into the Green Ranger. You
Yeah,
think so?
No, but it's like an animal.
Dude, the
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops.
I like
Yes, there you
the.
go.
He would be. Or
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Yes, there you go.
I
That's
wasn't
it.
the biggest fan of the first one where they were the dinosaurs. I like the Power Rangers SPD where they were
Yeah.
the
Police
police ones.
department?
Found by
Yeah.
Deadly.
Dude, my favorite was when
Space
That's
Patrol
good.
Delta.
in the
Yeah,
movie
Space
when they were
Patrol.
ninjas and they were like the white ninja and the dude. Oh man. Fucking-
Sorry.
sorry.
I kind of derailed that whole conversation.
You know that guy.
No,
you know
don't be
that guy-
sorry. That's what this is.
That guy pulls so much
Derailing
money out Comic
is
Con.
what Random Friend Squad is about.
Dude, right?
Right.
How
I
else
know.
will we fill an hour for these fuckers at home to listen to?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Hi,
Hey.
fuckers. Thanks for listening.
Hey, thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe. Anyway, I think that'll wrap it up for this week. Thank you guys
Wait,
so
you
much
can't wrap it up
for
when I
tuning
call
in.
everybody fuckers.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Well, it could,
love you.
it could get a
I
lot.
love you,
It
fuckers.
could get a lot worse. That's what I'm saying.
Give the most energetic outro ever. Just
Okay, hold on.
blast off.
3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a blast. 1 hour flew by. If you're listening at home, please go check out all our links in the description. Also, we have a Twitter now. Follow us at Random Friend Squad. It's spelt weird, so it's in the description. Hey,
Ew.
we're
That's
also coming to
intuitive.
iTunes soon. Why don't you check us out there? As always, we love the feedback. Please continue to support. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm
There it
Mike.
is.
That's Jason.
I'm Jason.
That's Dan. And that's Bud. Cigarette
Bud.
in hand. We'll see you
Okay,
guys next
guys.
week on the Random Friend Squad.